Well, here we are early in the morning, attempting to join the Hobbit tour of the troll shawls, I believe, since we're on our way to Waitomo Caves. We'll see if they have any open spots. We'll check back in soon. Well, we're in on the tour. There were 5 open spots, so we made it.
Look at this. Where is it?
Lauren's signing us in, so they know where we're from. Lauren is currently holding Orcrist, Thorin's sword. Very heavy. What's the other one, Lauren? Flamdring. Yeah. Gandalf's sword. Careful, don't hit the ceiling. Yeah, and we just finished our photo shoot as Gandalf and Thorin.
We're out there. Walks across and has a look at the house and says, I hate the house. I thought, oh no, this is bad for us. We're going to be known as this pretty sad looking faces. Then he said, let's go and have a look at the cave. 8 weeks building this cave, rolling door full of treasure, ready to go. He said, I don't like that either. I thought they're just going to pack up and go. I thought, how embarrassing. We're going to be known as a site that never happened. We've been talking it up a little bit, you know. It's not too good. You know, they don't really use the... So they went and had a look at my sheep yards. They pulled them down, built me new ones.
Oh,
Nice.
used your old stuff.
And used all the old timber. Now, a lot of it they took back to the studio because they need it for studio shots. But I said some of this timber came with my grandfather from his old farm, and it's special. It's kauri tree, which is a real special tree in New Zealand. They didn't know it was just tokra. I told them it was kauri and it had to stay on the farm. Walks down there and off. I think Bilbo says, where's he going? And I think Balin says, I don't know, laddie. You hear Thorin say, put a meal on. And they build a fire in that house. Old house. It's not a fire really, it's just a glowing light. Okay? Now this is a real shot. It's not digital. Okay? You can see Bilbo. He's got his 2 bowls of broth. And he's taking it to Philly and Killy. So he walks out around here and goes out between the gap and the fence by the birdhouse there. The horses are out in the paddock there. Now, they've already shot the stable scenes in the studio prior to getting here, and it's quite low. The stable is up there now. So in the movie you see Bilbo walk out there, but he ends up there. What happens between there and there, I don't know. But that's because they shifted, that's not that house around there, it's this house here. So the things you change affect things later on. So, this is what it looked like prior to filming. We're all ready to go. So it's all polystyrene. There's a well in there, there's a fence post. Here you can see the remains of the vegetable garden in that little pen, a little square there. You can see the gate there, which is there. That's there because they used my timber. This is a fake tree. Here's an apple tree here, it could be a pear tree at the next place. They just screwed different stuff onto him. He just goes off in the truck and gets set up. He's held in by a big standard, you can see it just there. The pathway is going up there and they've just covered it with turf. Okay? So what Peter Jackson really liked about these bluffs is they were quite, or cliff face is quite turreted, quite castle-like. It's got holes in it that he can digitally put water in if he wants to, coming out of it. He said, I could imagine an army up there firing stuff down. It was so much that they could do in this area. A wall, if we wanted to. You know what I mean? There was so much scope here. You had sound, you had touch-up, make-up, you had a little food tent here. There was a cool tent over there. Bomber, who's the cook, you know, he's wearing 25 kilos of prosthetics. The only thing real is his eye. And he's got a racing car suit on, you know, and he plugs himself in and he's circulating cold water around his body. The rest of them are just sitting in there in air conditioning. Okay, so and we were invited down, and it was quite interesting because at lunchtime you'd have 12 or 14 paradas come up here, Toyota paradas, and with their chauffeurs, and they'd go down. and then all the other workers would pile 15 into a van and head down. But this marquee could feed 500 in one sitting just about. It was huge. And we were invited down once, and it was actually Peter Jackson's 50th birthday. He didn't want to turn 50, but I remember. So how this looks today is how it looked in the movie, okay? Nothing has changed here. The only thing they added in here was the actors and the smoke machine. Okay. They struggled in here a little bit because it rained every night, and this looked really fluorescent green, and their studio stuff is dark green, to the point where they said the real looked fake. Looked real. So they were trying to tie the two together. And when I watched it on the monitor with Peter Jackson, I thought, man, this is going to be a great movie. It looked beautiful. And then when I saw it on my TV or my television, I thought, no, it's not so good. But his one's a $50,000 TV monitor, and mine's only $1,000, so that must have been the difference. Because it was quite a bit. So. But anyway, you can see how later on they're going into the forest where the spiders are. You can see it's sort of like the start of it, you know. So now, what it comes out, and the movie really slows down here. It's knowing when to take a life and when to spare a life, and they're really showcasing the sword, and they make quite a moment of it. So who wants to be our first Bilbo? Okay, so that big rock there is that rock there. You can actually still see, I must give it a bit of water. You see that plant that looks like it's dying?
Yeah.
It's in a black plastic bag, and that's one of the plants that they put on that rock. It's still there today, but I better give it some water. It doesn't look too good. Okay, so now, in behind the scenes, there's all that gas with the smoke coming out of here. And that's getting real good blade. Okay, that's right here. Now, here we have them learning their lines to shoot the scene, and they are sitting right there. Okay, now, this is the dialogue lady, so she's helping them pronounce those words properly. Peter Jackson's just out of shot, he's right here. But that happens right here. Does anybody want a shot sitting on the seat? We know.
I think so.
Bilbo, standing here, ready to shoot that. Look, see the yellow mark? Achilles' mark is blue. It would have been over here, but because it was blue, it stood out. This one missed with the leaves. So that is the exact spot. And it almost looks like he's looking for the ring. But he hasn't got the ring yet. He must be practicing. Hey, so who wants to stand on the exact spot that... Right, here we go. Now, so we'll watch how this is done. So what I'm going to get you to do is you're going to take the shot from here. What I want to do is I want you to take that through here. Okay? Then I want you to look back at the camera. Now this thing's got big teeth. It's coming down. You go, ah. What they liked about this area, as I said, all they added in there was the smoke machine in there. There was so much that they could use in this area that they just, you know, like you look Rivendell and all those places, you know, that certainly looks like those bluffs, eh? Yeah. And I know that they came and digitally scanned those around the light, and then what they said to me, oh Warwick, there's these vampire things that come out of the sky at it. So I don't know whether they've been watching Twilight or too much, but of course it's all the owls and the little bats coming to get the insects, and they're swooping down, they're huddled in the ground, scared. Oh no, it was a great time. It was a great time. Hey, but look, we'll jump in the van. We'll get.
Well, we just got done with the Hobbit tour through the Troll Shawls, so we're gonna make our way to Waitomo Cave.
Exciting.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. See you in the caves.